so now Lisa Maurice going to her 6. She's working on a strike, and we just got confirmation on the Hackers' comment on all the people here today. All kind of chummy with each other.
Well, you know, they've been competing with and against each other, and you know, it's a society unto itself. You know, it's like anything, John. The Pro Golfers Tour or any of these fellas come out and know each other and appreciate each other, and the same thing in this situation. Of course, that's not true of the guys in the truck, but what are you going to do? That's not true either.
All right, Lisa Maurice in the 6, working on the strike.
Left number 10.
All right, well, that kind of opens the door a little bit for John Richardson. He has the strike in the 6 now, and Lisa will be looking to pick up the spare. Louis Palumbo already down the lanes, warming up a little bit, getting set for the championship match for the Scratch division here at the Post Bowling Center in White Plains. I'm John Carrillo along with the Hacker P. Maneri for another Cable 3 Sports Special.
Very purposeful.
All right, so the spare picked up there.
Was that an important one? She certainly did not want to have an open frame.
So that gives Lisa now a 13-point advantage over John Richardson through the 5th frame. You see the scores there, 119-106. And now Lisa working with the spare in the 6th and John with the strike in the 6th. So this is a big ball here by Lisa Maurice.
Yes, it is. Very poised, 17-year-older from Yonkers. Herbert H. Lehman High School in the Bronx is where she studies. Yep.
Real good action on that ball, and she gets the pins to slap around along either side and bring them back and finish it up. So 139 for Lisa Maurice through the 6th frame. And now John Richardson with his work cut out for him. She's just not giving him a break here. He's gonna have to win this one the old-fashioned way.
He's gonna have to go out and earn it, no question about it.
Working on a strike.
And another.
All right, Hacker here, another strike for John here in the 8th frame. That would put him just 3 pins down to Lisa. Things getting very tight. John playing very tough, just kind of chipping away at Lisa's lead throughout this match.
Well, she started with 3 straight strikes, and John Richardson starting with a couple of spares.
All right, he left him
6
with
and
2.
10. Mentioned Louis Palumbo. I'll tell you, if I had rolled a 290, I wouldn't want the sun to set that day. 290. Whew.
Richardson now finding himself down by 5 pins.
And Palumbo a few alleys down, loosening up, getting ready.
Very important spare to be picked up by John Richardson. Gets them both. Very big one. All right, Lisa's going to have to try to maintain her lead here. It's at this point of the match, an open frame is just going to end it right
exactly.
away. So a lot of pressure on both bowlers. Move down to the 2nd half of our score sheet to frame number 8 for Lisa Maurice, working on the strike.
Anything standing at all.
Looks good.
Oh, she left the number 10. Again, a crack in the door is still there. It's still open.
Now, Lisa, as we mentioned, opened up with 3 straight strikes. then a spare in the 4th, a strike in the 5th, a spare in the 6th, a strike in the 7th, and now we'll try to come up with another spare. John Richardson and Lisa Maurice. John 14 years old, Lisa 17 years old, both from Yonkers. It's a very big spare for Lisa Maurice. Keep this one alive.
She's got it.
That gives her, maintains her 5-pin advantage through 7. Now both players working on spares as we move to the 9th frame. Peter Leone, you see our handheld down on the alleyway today. My bowler's taking a little more time now.
Yeah,
coming down
so.
to the end here.
Of course, Lisa, not a hurry-up type anyhow, but just slowing it down, making sure she's getting the right movements, right tempo. She brought it in on the left side, but left 7 and 4 standing. She's been throwing this hook, John, and this could be the toughest that she'll face, in that she's not crossing over the alley, but she's been throwing that natural hook from the left side. So she's got to be careful here to make sure she hangs in that alley, doesn't jump in the gutter at all. I expect she'll move a little bit over to the right side and hook it in for herself. Not easy for a lefty, no question about it.
Very nicely done.
Well, she hit the 4 that hit the 7. She needed that action on it, no question about it.
All right, but Hacker, that still leaves the door open for John Richardson, who's working on the spare here. A strike will bring him down to within 3.
No, sir. Ooh, 4, 7, and 9 it appears to be. Yes, it is. A tough split here. And that's what you're talking about. An open frame will just about doom either one of these.
That's about right.
And Richardson, especially in as much as he's trailing Lisa Maurice. There's some of the folks out here watching the day's activities. Okay, here we go. Nope, can't get the 9. Hit the 4, 7, could not get the 4 to kick over to the 9. So an open frame for John Richardson. A costly one indeed.
Very, I believe. Now, if he is able to come up with 3 strikes, that would give him finish up at 210.
This is coming off a 248 in defeating Rich Jacobson.
Very even match all the way through. And as we've been talking about, that open frame by either of the bowlers is really going to hurt him. And it looks like it has hurt John Richardson.
And the number 4 standing right here.
So John, best John can finish up here is with a 200. So he does get the spare. That'll give him 1 more. And the strike will give him the 200. But that open frame, I believe, is going to seal his doom. Of course, it depends what Lisa Maurice does here. It's not really quite over yet. Lisa Maurice, without question, in the driver's seat, but she will have to come up with at least a mark in the 10th frame. All right, so John does finish up. He's going to make Lisa earn this one as he finishes with the strike to go with a spare and a finish up at 200. Now a strike here by Lisa Maurice will give her a 197 with 2 more balls to come, and all she'll have to do is knock down 4, and that will be that. But she will have to mark here.
You can't have an open frame here. Nope.
Louis Palumbo waiting in the wings for the championship of the Scratch division in this last tournament of the 7-tournament tour schedule. They visit a bunch of bowling alleys throughout the county, and this is the last one for the season. They'll open up the 1984-85 season come September.
All right, she leaves 4-7. She took a deep breath and came in on the left side.
Well, it is now over. With the 8, that'll give her a total at this point right now at 203. So Lisa Maurice will now be moving to our championship, and she'll be taking on Louis Palumbo. Well, what a nice match this was.
Indeed.
Again for the lefty, a tough one, and she picks it up. So Lisa can finish at 215 with a strike here.
A nice way for her to go out.
And she will go to the finals in the Scratch Division Championship against Louis Palumbo, who's waiting in the wings. But we were right, that open frame hurt John Richardson, and that just took him right out of it. He was able to come back strong with a spare and a 10 in the, or a strike in the 10th frame to finish at 200. But Lisa Maurice just about to put it away right here.
Came in, left one. Looks like the number 6.
Well, she finishes up at 214, and Lisa Maurice will now move on to our championship against Louis Palumbo, and we will have that championship for you as we continue with our Cable 3 Sports Special right here at Cable 3.